medyo may hangover pa ba sa 6-year anniversary celebration natin? Ako, medyo. Pero kailangan natin mag-move on sa mga kaganapan natin dito sa ating barangay. Congratulations po sa lahat ng mga winners natin. Woohoo! Yan, salamat din po guys sa lahat ng mga viewers natin ngayon. Welcome po sa ating live stream. And for those who do not know me yet, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Grace Parazo, founder of the Bailiwick Academy, the Philippines' first and biggest online learning platform for baking and cooking classes. Now, as a former employee and a daughter of an OFW, my mission is to help professionals, working moms, and OFWs turn their passion for baking and cooking into profit so they can have a stable source of income. So, kaya please, share this live stream sa lahat ng mga friends and relatives ninyo para mas marami pa tayong ma-reach at matulungan. Now, for tonight's live stream, pag-uusapan naman natin ang tungkol sa ating upcoming Catering 101 class. If you would remember, during the first week this year, nakausap natin yung mga caterers na students natin dito sa The Bailiwick Academy. And ngayon naman, makakausap natin yung lead instructor who will share his own experiences, challenges, and wins when he was a caterer himself. Actually, magkasama lang kami niyan kaninang umaga sa expo. So tawagin na natin, wala nang iba kundi si Chef Kim Oy-de-Baron.
Hi guys, good evening. Good evening, Miss Grace.
Hello,
Welcome.
Chef! Kamusta, Chef? Welcome
Yes,
back! Nakatulog ka ba? Nakatulog ka na?
medyo. Actually, hindi. Mamaya na. Naka-red
Mamaya
ka
na,
pa rin
mamaya
Talaga yun ba yan?
magtutuloy.
Yun lang ba yung
Oo,
color ng
oo.
wardrobe
Ito
mo?
rin yung suot ko kaninang umaga, Chef.
Okay.
Kasi after natin magkita kaninang umaga, may mga iba pa akong
Dire-diretso na.
pinuntahan. Dire-diretso na. Tas hanggang sa ngayon,
Hmm.
nakauwi na. Ayan. Ito naman tayo ngayon, live stream na.
Let's
Ayan.
go.
So, then, let's go. So, bago natin pag-usapan, Chef, yung class mo, yung latest class mo sa atin, watch muna natin yung preview.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Chef Kim Uy-de-Baron, and I used to be a caterer. I used to run my own catering company. And I've learned so much about the catering business that I continue to consult for people on how they can start their business. In this 6-week module, I'd like to discuss with you what it will take for you to make your dreams a reality. In this 6-week module, I've also invited some of Manila's top caterers to help me explain to you how you can get to learn and put into practice these learnings into your own business. I will tackle 6 modules. Module 1, I will try and explain to you what a caterer looks like. What do you need to start to make that first step towards becoming a caterer? So I will discuss there how much capital you might need, how big of a team you might need, government permits that you might need. All these things I will tackle in the first module. The second module is something that you might have never thought of, but is very important to catering, which is sales and marketing. A catering company will not survive without that knowledge of how you could sell yourself and brand yourself as a caterer. The third and fourth module, it's about food preparation, food costing, food planning, food safety, all these things that are very vital and important as a caterer. I will have an overview and I will also discuss with another chef tips on how he does his daily operations as a chef and how to view menu planning and all these things through the eyes of a chef. My fifth module is also critical and sometimes we don't think about, which is service. Half of a catering business is all about service. Providing good service is so integral to the success of a caterer. How do we manage people? how do we deal with difficult clients or difficult requests. So we're going to discuss all of that in the fifth module. In the sixth module is a more of a practical approach. We're going to show you and make a demo on how you could properly and beautifully present your catering business. We're going to have a table setup and also a buffet setup that we're going to be showing you. So this course, there's going to be so much for it. It's going to be a gold mine for you guys. It will help you, steer you, point you to the right directions. It will give you a step-by-step process on how you can start your catering business. So again, I want to invite you guys, come join me in this Catering 101, 6 weeks discussing how to be a caterer with me, Chef Himoy de Baron, only here at the Bailiwick Academy.
Ayan, o 'di ba
Parang
jam-pack
nasabi
yung
ko na
ating
lahat.
mga sessions. Nasabi mo na lahat, wala na tayong di-discuss,
Oo
chef.
nga, good night guys. Ang haba nga na sinabi ko. Ang dami ko
Oo.
naman sinabi.
Yun na pala yun, okey guys. Pero bigyan mo kami ng overview mamaya, ayan.
Yeah,
Pero mamaya bago yung ano, overview na yan. Eto chef, may questions lang ako sa'yo. Paano
yeah.
ka nga ba ulit nag-start chef? Diretso ka na ba sa catering business agad-agad or hindi naman?
You know, I worked first under chefs kasi I wanted to learn. Pagbalik ko nung nag-Australia kasi ako, I studied and I worked there for a while. Pagbalik ko naman nila, I had a list of chefs I wanted to work for, magpa-mentor. So nag-aral ako doon. After noon, I became a consultant. Yun yung next ano ko, was consultancy. And through consultancy, I did it for a while. I got to be exposed sa mga business, sa mga F&B business, no? So I would create menus, train people, pero dun sa business side, wala pa ako masyadong alam. But I would watch them and learn them from my clients mismo, no, how they run their business. And because nga I saw how, hindi naman difficult but challenging the F&B is, it took me a while to jump and take the leap to have my own business. Yung tipong mga kapital ka, start to put money. Kasi sa consultancy naman, it's really service eh. So yun yung
Mhm,
puhunan mo is your experience and your knowledge, which was good. Pero iba pa rin yung meron kang sariling business. And it took me a while as a consultant to actually go. So, ayan, consultant, getting as much, ganun kasi ako, I don't want to uh, jump into something na hindi ako masyado sigurado, no? So I wanted to
hmm.
equip myself first. So I learned from my clients and doing consultancy. And then, yun, nag-start na ako sabi ko sila, sige, let's do this. Kasi nga, nakita ko, there was, palagi nilang that was, I was mga 20 plus. So, ang dami kong pinupuntahan na baptism kasi sabay-sabay kami nagkaanak ng mga kaibigan ko. Tsaka
Oo,
pinsan ganyan, ang daming nagpapabinyag, tapos ang daming nagpapakater. Tapos meron din kinakasal na, tapos kinakain ko yung pagkain ng catering, parang mas kaya ko to ah. So na-challenge ako doon. Parang, uy, may opportunity kasi ang dami nagpapakater around me. That could be me. I could be, doing this for them. And feeling ko that time, syempre, maybe I could do it better for my friends pa.
oo.
So make money na, tapos do a better service for them. And that's when yun, medyo na-intrigue ako to go into catering. So yeah, nag-start ako mag-cater before.
Hmm,
Consultant muna and then catering.
oo. Ang baliktad pala 'no, chef, nag-consultant ka and then catering. Okey.
Oo.
'Yan, ano naman chef yung ano, so nung pumasok ka na sa catering business, ano yung mga challenges mo, biggest challenge na na-experience mo?
Yun nga, I say, dinagdag ko talaga sa module yung part 2 was sales and marketing.
Mhm, yun yung
Kasi
pinakamahirap?
because ang pinakamahirap is the thing that you don't like to do most. So iba-iba
Mm,
yan for everyone. for some people, maybe cooking is the most difficult or service is more difficult. So it depends kasi sa tao. Ako, ang kakulangan ko was sales and marketing. I didn't want to, ayoko magbenta. Hindi ko, parang hindi ko actually, I came from a family of salespeople. Ako lang
Oh,
ang black sheep. I did go into sales because nga, hindi ko siya type. Hindi ko siya, ano.
mm,
But when I became a caterer, I realized no one else will sell this as passionately or better than the owner himself. So even if I
correct.
have salespeople or I know I would ask people to help me market it, you have to sort of embrace that role and learn how to at least I don't know, yung mga, lalo na ngayon, no, mas madali kasi you can hide behind the computer and do it in Facebook and Instagram. Dati wala pa eh. You had to do it
Mhm,
face to face. I would do cold calls. I would go around kasi my catering was around in Ortigas, no, surrounded by offices. So pinuntahan ko yung mga offices. I would do cold calls. I would talk to HR. And honestly, I would never have thought I would do something like that. But because it was my business, tsaka
mhm.
meron na akong puhunan doon, I had to
No
do it
choice.
myself. No choice. Kundi malulugi ako, di ba? Sayang yung nilabas
Correct.
ko para sa kusina ko and everything if I did put 100% of myself in it. And plus, I was the chef and face of my company. So, I had to do it.
Mm, correct. So, minsan talaga 'pag nasa business ka na kailangan mong gawin yung mga ayaw mong gawin, eh, para
Yeah,
ma-ano yung ma-promote yung business mo, para siyempre meron tayong pangbayad sa mga staff natin, 'di ba, para
yeah,
maiahon yung business mismo. So, tama ka dun chef, kaya yan practice na yung kanina na ginawa natin, practice na rin
yeah.
nila yun dun sa ano,
Yeah, I was
sa
challenging
future
kanina.
business nila, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Correct, 'yan. Eto chef, bakit sa tingin mo na ano maganda pasukin yung itong catering business ngayon?
As I was saying, malaki talaga yung business opportunity ng F&B. And more so, no, I just traveled. I told you guys umalis ako the other day. I just came back this morning. Uh, Madaling araw ako nakauwi. Um, and I just came from Singapore. Grabe sa Singapore. Grabe yung bumili yung mga tao. So, nung pumunta ako, I was watching people buy food, sa grocery, grabe, parang, and it's a high-end in Orchard, hindi siya like palengke sa labas ng ano. It was Orchard, the most expensive street in Singapore. Dun sa ano, grabe para siyang Divisoria, yung grocery doon. Ang mahal-mahal. Yung isang bote ng tubig doon, nakasoli ako ng tubig eh. $3. It was 120 pesos na isang boteng tubig. But the other
Ay,
thing, the butter, everything was
wow
okay. But
yan.
grabe, ang daming tao. But I'm sharing this because nakita ko yung potential ng growth ng we have more our population is 10 I don't know how many more times bigger than Singapore, but plenty more times bigger. Meaning we have so many people to serve. There's so much potential for growth. Wala pa tayo dun sa levels ng buying power nila. But I could see that that's the potential. And ang layo pa natin in terms of how much one of the biggest expenditure ng isang household is food. And it will only
Mhm,
grow. Ang latest na nakita ko na ano na research in the Philippines is that the F&B business will grow double in 5 years, which is ngayon nasa about 25 billion tayo a year. It will grow to 50 billion by 2030.
mm.
So, laki ng growth na yun. And you want to be part of it, diba? But
Yes.
the easiest way to be part of it, one of the easiest way is catering. Nakita nyo, from consultant, hindi ako pumasok agad sa restaurant. Which, I mean, you could do that also. But, yun yeah, once you jump into a restaurant, you're at a fixed cost right away. Your manpower
Mm,
is fixed. Hindi ka pwede magbawas. Hindi ka tulad sa catering, pwede ka magbawas ng mga tao. Kasi may mga on-call ka. Sa restaurant,
you have a fixed cost for your rental, which is ngayon easily between 200 to 600,000 to 1 million a month, depending where you
Grabe.
are. So, ang laki kagad ang hinahabol mo. But in catering, especially if you're first time entrepreneur, you could still learn from your mistake. Kasi kapag naging restaurant owner ka na, you cannot afford to learn from your
Mm.
mistake. If you make too many mistakes, in 3 months time, sarado ka na kagad
Sarado
because
na
nga
agad.
hinahabol mo yung overheads mo napakalaki. But with
Mm.
catering, you could learn from your mistakes pa kasi your exposure is not as big. So that's why I encourage people that who want to get into the F&B. Catering is a low hanging fruit.
Mm. Ang galing 'no. So, siyempre we want to be part of that ano nga 'no, yung sinabi ni Chef Kim
Growth.
kanina, yung growth, 'di ba? So, ang laki nga nun Chef. So, 'yan, this is the best time for you to ano, to start your catering business. Pero Chef, yung iba kasi natatakot 'no, kasi baka naman na sobrang laki yung puhunan na
Mm,
kailangan dito.
yeah.
So, sobrang laki ba Chef?
Kanina
Kailangan ba
nga yun
milyon?
yung kanina nga yung observation nila kina, oh shit, parang ano lang laki. Kasi syempre, kanina, we were at the Bridal Expo. It was the biggest bridal expo in Manila. And syempre, if you're there, pabonggahan ng showpiece. So talagang their showpiece were great, ang gaganda. So na medyo siguro na-overwhelm ng konti yung mga students who joined kanina. Just thinking, oh my gosh, ang laki ng ano. But Psycho, that's, they've been doing this for 20 years, 30 years. That's why I wanted you to see it so that you can start building your own vision. Dito ka pwedeng papunta. This is the potential that you could have. But you don't have to shell out money. We invited some caterers to give their stories no dito sa classes natin. So each module will have a caterer speak. So I have at least two people who started kalenderya lang ang kanilang business. And from there they grew. Pero ang importante nun, one was they were already in the F&B. They wanted
Mhm.
to grow. There was a desire to grow. So they took a risk and stepped out. Kasi if you don't step out, wala namang mangyayari. So they stepped out, but small steps. Until mamaya may events place na sila, mamaya sila na yung pinakilala sa Malolos na caterer. But it took little small steps na sometimes kailangan natin ng konting udyok to do it. So you
Mm.
don't need a big capital. That's why nga ano compared to catering to restaurant, siguro
Mm.
you could easily spend less than 10% of a restaurant. Restaurant nowadays could easily somewhere 4 million hanggang 15 million ang restaurant.
Kapag
But if you
restaurant.
do catering, you could do it for less than 10% of that.
Yun. Tsaka chef yung mga students natin na naka-enroll ngayon dito, eh, iba-iba rin sila ng levels 'no. So baka yung iba,
Mm,
matakot rin sila na, "Wow, yung ibang mga classmates ko ganito na sila, naka full blown setup na." Pero yung iba beginners pa lang talaga. Pero we
yeah.
made it a point na ano, itong class na 'to puwedeng-puwede sa mga beginners, 'no chef?
Yes, yeah. Yeah,
Kasi
yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have
for
naman
sure.
ng gano'n kalaki.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't naman become uh Apple Watch or yung company na Apple or Amazon in 1 year. There
Mm,
are bago naging Amazon si Amazon, they started in a garage, 'di ba?
yeah.
Microsoft started in a garage. Some of the biggest companies in the world just started in their garage. So ganun din, gamitin niyo yung garahe niyo, 'di ba? And and start your dreams, 'di ba? But I mean, what I'm saying is it doesn't happen in one day, but you
Mm.
have to take small steps to get there.
Yes. Hindi naman kailangang big jump agad. Small
Yes,
steps, 'yan.
hindi tayo lulundag from
Oo,
30 feet high. Kahit 1 foot muna.
oo, correct. At saka nandito naman kami for you guys, to guide
Yeah.
you, 'di ba? Ayan. Eto question po chef from, Miss Eileen. Chef dumating din po ba yung point na na-burnout kayo? Kasi 'di ba catering biz is nakakapagod talaga plus mag-handle
Oh
ka pa
yeah.
ng team.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yun din. You were asking about challenges, no? So the other challenge that I had was my time. Kasi I was also starting my own family then. So my wife just got, we just had our first baby. Tapos may baby ako na business. Ang hirap kasi yung oras ko gabi kapag may catering. And you know when you're the boss, you're the caterer, I'm the chef, I'm the face. But ako rin yung I make sure I stay up until matapos yung event. Kasi that's where ano uh, talagang yung challenge, yung talaga naka-challenge yung huli kasi magliligpit ka eh. Ang dami mo
Mm,
liligpitin. Hindi minsan naisip ng mga caterers na, oh, ang sarap mag-cater ng 300 packs. Imagine mo 300 na baso ang hugasan mo. 300 na plato. More
grabe
because
dami.
meron ka pa. Oh. So, I stayed until the very late until matulungan ko yung staff ko. They see me, nag-set up ako, kahit pagod na ako. Because I want to inspire them. I wanted them to see that I was there with them. And that's why, ginawa ko yun. And then, syempre, uwi ka, yung asawa mo. Kaya naman, iyak yung anak mo. Ito, ako naman yung anak mo. so, so,
Baby pa,
baby
baby pa
kasi.
yung
So,
anak mo.
first time parents pa kami dalawa. So, talagang ang hirap at that time. But,
Oo,
yes, doon ako natuto, no, to get the right people, partnerships will help you so that hindi mo karga lahat.
mm.
That's a very important part also, no, of building your business. Is honestly, you can't do it yourself if you want to have a balanced life. Katulad yan, sabi ni Nelly, naka-burnout talaga, lalo pag mag-isa ka. So that's why I don't want you to go through that. Do it properly, build the right team, so that people that you can trust, and you have to trust them. Yun nga, you're going to have to take the risk to trust people. Kasi
Mhm,
kapag hindi mo, you just, say it, I trust you, but kada binabantayan mo na parehas kayo mas-stress. So
oo,
you have to learn how to trust your team and build your team so that you don't get burnt out.
correct. 'Yan, katulad nung kanina kausap natin yung kasama natin sa expo na, hands-on din siya, dun sa restaurant nila.
Yeah,
So, yun sabi niya mag-o-off na daw siya bukas.
yeah, yeah,
Oo, kasi dati wala daw talagang off. So, ngayon
yeah,
gusto na niyang mag-off bukas.
yeah. Dati kasi talaga, hindi uso yung work-life balance eh. Kasi
Oo,
talaga, sige lang, uh, pipigain mo yung araw hanggang wala ka na mabigay. But
oo,
that's not sustainable. It's not going to work in the long end. If yung holistic na success, not just
mm,
business success, because if you just focus on your business, it might be
mm,
successful, but your personal life suffers. It's not
mm,
successful.
correct. And also
So
yung health nila, chef, 'di ba?
yes, exactly.
Oo.
Oo.
Aanhin niyo yung yung pera, yung milyones ninyo kung may sakit naman kayo 'di ba, pambayad lang sa gamot at saka
Yes, correct. Yeah.
pampa-doktor.
And you
Yan,
have no one to share it with also, diba? So
oo,
wala rin.
correct. Yan, ito po question from Steph. Chef, are there dapat key people sa team and how to make sure they stay?
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll tackle that in the class. No, I'm going to speak about key people in kasi as a caterer, as a business owner, you will have to wear most of the hats. Especially kapag startup ka, hindi mo naman pwedeng i-hire lahat ng mga taong to ibibigay ko sa'yo. All of these people are important. So you will have to play at the start five
Mm,
people. You're going to be the chef, you're going to be the purchaser, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. But if it's not your your strength, like we had a student trainer na kung hindi ko strength yung marketing. Sabi ko, okay
mm,
lang, learn a bit of it so that you know, but get someone who can help you. You can now hire social media marketing people. Eh.
Yes.
Um, that's a service now that you could hire out.
Mm,
Kasi kung hindi ka naman magaling sa social media, huwag mo na pilitin. And just
mm,
spend your time doing something else that you can be good at. Diba? Kasi sometimes you don't have time to learn eh. But I
mm,
still implore you to, take, alamin mo pa rin yung basics. Kahit hindi mo siya strength, no? But it'll be good to get someone uh, who is good at where you're weak at, so that yun yeah, you build a a team that can help each other with their strengths.
correct. So, kung hindi ninyo strength yang ano, social media marketing, puwede niyo kunin yung services ng Parasa
Yo,
Digital, 'di ba?
yo,
'Yan, contact niyo lang ako, PM is the key. Message niyo
yes.
lang. Ayan. Ito si Architect, may comment siya, "Share ko sa class paano ako nakapag-start kahit 'di naman ako marunong magluto. Pakonti-konti, daming opportunity sa beginners like me. Kapagod pero sipag at tiyaga talaga. As owner, ikaw ang kikilos till magkaroon ka ng someone na may malasakit sa business at sa'yo." Ayan, student natin 'to, chef. Nag-enroll siya sa ano, sa
Congrats,
catering.
Miss Arky ba to? Miss Arky.
Oo.
Yeah,
Architect yata
congrats, Miss
kasi
Arky.
siya, pangalan niya.
Okay. Arky. Oo nga naman. Oh, yes. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Nakapagod pero the fulfillment is there. That's why kapag papasok ko ng catering, um, dapat inherent sa'yo na maging hospitable because that's the reward. Apart from, of course, it's a business, no? Malaking fulfillment yung natutuwa kasi catering, when you think about it, you are servicing people at very important times in their life. Wedding, baptism, buri mo i-impart ka nun, and you're part of that memory. But also, that's a big burden. That's how I thought before, no? That's why
Mm,
na-stress ako. Lalo na pag wedding. Kasi you don't want to be the reason why nagkaroon ng problema sa wedding nila. Kasi lifetime
mm,
nilang isipin yun eh. But if you do a good job, you're part of their memory forever. I'm sure doon sa mga kinasal sa inyo dito, no, kilala niyo pa rin yung caterer nyo until now. Because I mean, you're not only your caterer, but your other vendors and your other servers during your wedding. Because
mm,
that day was so important. So, if it's inherent for you na talagang gusto mo magsilbi, you like serving, and yun yung gusto ko nung before, no? Until now, that's a big part of my drive is I love serving people. Um, and that's part of the fulfillment that
mm,
they're satisfied with what we've done.
correct. Sobrang worth it naman yung ano, na makita yung mga customers ninyo na nakangiti, masaya sila dun sa ano, sa services na binibigay mo, 'di ba? So,
Yeah,
worth the pagod. Nakakapagod pero worth the pagod naman 'yan. Yan,
yeah,
thank you for sharing, Miss Architect. Yan,
yeah,
we're looking forward to your sharing din sa class para dun sa mga ibang classmates natin. So yun, guys, explain ko lang sa inyo itong Catering 101 class natin, no? It's a live online class via Zoom. It will be done via Zoom. Tapos nun 6 Sundays siya, starting January 28 from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Philippine time. Tapos hanggang March 3 yung class. So, every Sundays siya ginagawa. So, recorded yung ano, yung class natin, recorded naman siya para meron kayong babalik-balikan. Pero we highly encourage you to attend the live session para makapagtanong-tanong kayo kay Chef Kim. Yan. Tapos nun yung mga, yung included dito sa class na 'to, Chef, i-run through nga natin yung mga yung per module natin. Can
yeah.
you
So
have a run through?
yeah,
So,
like
week
like
1.
okay. So for week one, this is a snapshot, no, of how you start. Uh, yun, what are the opportunities? What does a caterer look like? Ano, ibig sabihin, ano yung mga roles that you have to take on? What
Mm,
sort of capital do we need? How much money do we need? Who are the people that we need? what does our kitchen space, if you're looking at investing. Now, this is, when I share this, it's not, doesn't mean you need that space right away. Uh, it's
Yun
something
yung
that you can work
ideal.
for. Yes, yung ideal. But you can again start your business in your garage, and work from there, no? Tapos warehousing, logistics, government permits, and feasibility and break-even study. Yeah, it's also very important to sort of know as a guide, no? Kailan ko ba
Mm,
mababawi yung pinasok kong pera? How many events should I book? How big of an events? What type of expenses are we looking at? What should I look at for na pwedeng kumain ng profits ko, no? So we'll talk about that in one.
mm.
On week
Bibigyan mo rin
two,
sila chef ng ano, ng template?
yes, Excel template, which I myself use, no, for
Okey,
my consultancy.
great.
So for
Sige
week
chef.
2 and 3, it's all about week two is branding and positioning, sales and marketing. This is what I was talking about. It's a hat that I didn't know that I had to wear, but I had to because uh, hindi naman magically mag-appear yung, uy, nandito na ako. Meron kang sphere of influence, your mga kamag-anak and friends who will go to you for catering, pero maubos na yan. So you cannot just rely on that. You have to look for uh, uh, your potential market. So, how to do competition and benchmarking, test, how you can do your test and launching, and how do you create your own opportunity. So that's week two. So week 3 and 4 is about the kitchen. Now, dito, napansin ko maraming question. Dito natin naanoyin yung menu planning, menu types, recipe selection. Ito na yung costing, no? Uh, and then costing and portioning. Kasi very important yan. Yun yung mga tinatanong din kanina ng mga students natin. How do I know
Mm,
how I could portion the food para alam kong sakto lang for my guests? How do you allocate? So we'll talk about that.
yeah. Yung sabi nung isa kasi chef sabi niya lagi daw sobra-sobra yung gawa niya. So
Mm.
parang
Oo.
lost
So
na yun, 'di
sabi
ba?
ko, at least satisfied yung client mo siguro if nakita niya palaging sobrang. Pero it's not good then for your bottom line kasi that's going to eat up on your food costs. So food safety, how do we set up our offsite kitchen, food presentation and setups, food safety, supplier and supplies, and other costs. Sige. 5, uh, yeah, this is about service naman, no. This is also another hat that I had to learn. Kasi meron tayo sa F&B na tinatawag na front of the house and back of the house. I love being in the back of the house kasi trabaho ka lang ng trabaho. You keep your head down, just, you have task, and you try to kick them out. Sige lang, go. But meron ding front of the house, yun yung mga nakaharap sa guest. And doon
Mm,
hindi pwedeng gawa ka na ng gawa. Kasi harap ka sa guest eh. So kailangan nakasmile ka. Kailangan always
yeah.
ready ka for their questions and what they need. Even though parang absurd minsan yung mga hiningi sa'yo. Uh,
Smile pa
example
rin,
lang.
'no?
O smile pa, example lang ha. Yung dish is pork belly. Nakasulat naman doon pork belly. So, nakailang balik na ako. Ang dami pa rin taba ng pork belly. Sabi ko, ma'am, kapag meron kang supplier na baboy na may abs, pakilala niyo po ako para wala na pong taba yung pork belly. Kasi syempre naman, di ba, pork belly na yun, di ba? Kaya nga
Oo,
belly, eh. May taba talaga.
gusto niya walang
Walang
taba.
abs ang baboy. Oo, walang abs ang baboy. Anyway, so yung mga ganon, how do you respond? How do you, it's very important, service is very important. Kasi your food, kapag natikman nila yan, kukunin ka nila. But what
Mm,
will make them keep coming back for you is your service. Kasi pag alam nilang they can rely on you, they could uh, that you provide excellent service to them, dun sila babalik. It's not the food. The food could be just okay. But if your service is great, Meaning parang, ay do'n lang ako kay ano kasi komportable ako sa kanya, eh. Parang
Mm,
ano, alam ko hindi niya ako kaya papabayaan. That's why people keep coming back to restaurants. So, pansin niyo yun, parang
right.
yung sa restaurant na pinabalikan niyo, yung pagkain naman is just okay. But gusto
Mm,
niyo bumabalik niyo kasi kilala ka ng waiter, tas alam niyo na yung order mo, gano'n. You like that feeling, eh. So if you take care of your ano, kasi it's cheaper to keep clients than to get new ones.
mm,
So that's
yes.
what service does, is you keep your clients, keep them coming back to you. Because there, you don't have to spend more on marketing. You just have to manage them. Yeah,
Correct.
week five. Week six
Agree.
is basic buffet and table setup. Ito, I think a lot of our students are also looking forward to this. Kasi these are changing trends, and it's difficult to keep track of these trends and also. So it's good to learn at least the basics and get to learn yung ano ba yung mga style ngayon.
Mm,
Ma-update tayo.
yes. And itong sa basic buffet and dining table setup natin is, si Eileen. Eileen Ferrer
Yes,
yung
yeah,
ano, yung gagawa niyan from Unwrap. And
yeah.
also
She's
si Miss
going to
Michelle.
style this. Yeah,
Yes. Miss Michelle Lazaro, student din natin siya. Pero she did a lot of catering events na. Kaya yan. Tutulungan niya tayo para turuan niya tayo dito sa ano, basic dining table setup.
yeah.
Yan. Ayun. So, tas balita ko chef, pang ano yan 'no, 6 na. Balita ko chef meron tayong big project sa kanila at the end of the modules 'no?
Yeah, yeah.
Pero
Well, huwag kayong
surprise
matakot,
na
no?
natin 'yan. Surprise
Yeah,
ba 'yan
huwag kayong
chef?
matakot. It will really help you. So, it's an added service. So,
Mm.
yeah.
So, i-a-announce na lang namin siya, surprise announcement na lang namin siya
Sa class.
sa
Oh.
class niya, sa first day ng class natin, 'yan. Pero yun nga, tama yung sabi niyo chef, huwag kayong masyadong matakot, relax lang kayo, kayang-kaya
Yeah.
niyo 'yan. 'Yan. So, meron question kanina kung, puwede pa daw pang mag-enroll dito sa class na 'to. Yes,
Of
puwede pa po
course.
mag-enroll. 'Yan, kasi ongoing pa po yung enrollment natin dito sa Catering One-on-One and, 'yan napakasuwerte nung mga nag-avail nung early bird natin nung ano, nung December. Grabe kasi naka 40% sila nun. Pero ngayon, ang regular price kasi niya is 50,000 pesos. Pero ngayon wag kayong mag-alala kasi discounted rate pa rin naman siya. Um, you will get 10% discount dito sa ano, sa class. So, magiging 45,000 na lang siya, 'yan. So, you save 5,000 pesos. Duration niya is, hanggang January 25. Excuse me. Hanggang January 25, 11:59 PM po yung price na 45,000. So, after January 25 maging ano niya, January 26 to 27 na magiging regular price na po siya na 50,000. So, kung ako sa inyo, wag niyo ng paabutin pa na mag-increase na naman yung price niya. Okey na ano, maging regular price siya, i-avail niyo na siya at a discounted rate kasi, sobrang mura na ito for this type of class kasi ang dami-dami ninyong, matututunan. Sobrang sulit nitong ano, class na 'to. 'Yan. And, you get to be part of our growing community pa. So, we will have a separate, Facebook group, para dito sa Catering 101 students natin para, we can, take note of your concerns, yung mga questions kayo, you can share there. Tapos din yung mga ano, mga wins ninyo, you can also, share doon within the group, 'yan. So, may homework ulit sabi ni Miss Maria. May homework ba chef sila?
Basta surprise yan.
Surprise. Ayan, surprise po Miss Maria. Ayan. So, abang-abang na lang po kayo. Excited na ako for you guys sa ano, sa January 28. 'Yan. May comment pala si Miss Jennifer dito, sa comment section. She just wants to share na na-experience din niya mag-cater ng alumni homecoming. Wala pa ako dito sa TBA just to experience kung kaya naman. So, nakaya naman daw niya basta well-planned at
Mm.
satisfied naman ang mga kumain. Ayun.
Congratulations. Very good.
Thank you so much, Miss, Jennifer, for sharing. Yan. So ito chef, last question na lang po. Do you have any, advice dito sa mga, viewers natin ngayon, mga students natin, sa mga gustong magsimula ng catering business?
Okay. So I say this because this is what I did also no in my own career. I've been a chef for 25 years already. Nag-start ako nung 10 years old ako. So, dalawa na. Ah,
Talagang 10
but
years old.
but I'm doing this for 25 years na rin. But ako kasi sigurista. So, before I get into something, I want to be equipped first. I want to know kasi nga I I don't want to go in there blindly. So, that's why I was I don't know, very excited to do this class is because I wanted to be able to help equip you with what I've learned. Because that's what I do for a living as a consultant. I teach people how to, or I help people set up their food business. And this one gave me an opportunity, balikan niya lahat ng mga learnings ko for the past 25 years and put it in a class. Um, and if I can encourage you, is that you, before getting into something, get yourself equipped. Learn, mag-research kayo muna. Kasi yun nga, mahirap tumalon na wala kayong parachute, di ba? So you have to have a safety net, kumbaga, when you're planning to do something. So yeah, get equipped.
Yun, correct. Mahirap tumalon. Mahirap talaga tumalon kung walang parachute, 'di ba? Patay tayo diyan. Buti na lang nandito si Chef Him at ang The Bailiwick Academy para sa inyo, 'di ba? Para i-equip kayo dito. So, hindi niyo na kailangan ano, kami yung parang parachute ninyo,
Yeah.
yung mga mag-e-enroll dito. 'Yan. Sige Chef, invite mo naman yung mga students natin to enroll in this class.
Yeah, so again, this is 20 plus years of experience that I've condensed in this 5 week, no? Kasi si Eileen will take on 1 week. And uh, I also told sila Miss Grace that of course if you guys have any further questions apart from ano no, I'll be more than willing to help you guys get started kasi na-excite talaga ako. I really hope na it will bear fruit. So for the students that have already, thank you for taking the class. But for those who are still thinking about it, I would say we really prepared this for quite some time. Even up to now, no, I'm still adding and refining it. I'm still thinking about it because I want to be able to give you the best class possible. And yun nga, at the very end, gusto ko talaga maging successful yung first venture nyo. So come.
'Yan. Ang ang tagal na nating na-conceptualize 'tong class na 'to and it's finally happening, 'di ba chef?
Yeah.
Tagal ng ano, nating pinaplano 'to. 'Yan, I hope, yung mga hindi pa nakaka-enroll 'yan mag-enroll na kayo. Okey, kasi this is another solid class for you. And maraming maraming salamat po Chef Kim, for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you so much everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope, marami kayong insights na natutunan sa mga insights na binigay ni Chef Kim. And sa mga Catering 101 students natin, I'm so excited to see you grow. Sa mga hindi pa nakaka-enroll, alam ko gustong-gusto niyo na mag-enroll, pero nag-aantay pa kayo ng konting push. Yan, so ito na guys, may this be a sign for you to click that add to cart button and proceed with the checkout. So enroll na and be our next success story. Bye guys, see you next time.
Good night.
Good night.